What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm 𝖘𝖚𝖊𝖘. Thanks for tuning in today. Today's game is Trek to Yomi. The game is set to release sometime this year, and when the game does release it will be available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox X and S, PC and available on Game Pass. Trek to Yomi is highly inspired by the black and white movies created by Japanese filmmaker Akira Kurosawa, while experimenting with the black and white imagery in Unreal Engine. The cinematic experience they ultimately created is heavily influenced by classic Japanese films, from the shot angles to the length, and even the way the lines are delivered. The initial 2D gameplay approach was inspired by silent movies from the 20s and 30s, where each scene is designed to look more like a magical moving theatre stage rather than a screen. The developers think that Trek to Yomi stands out as something truly unique and hope that people will want to go and watch those old movies after playing. You take on the role of a young swordsman, 𝖘𝖏𝖘, who has pledged a vow to his dying master, sworn to protect his town and people he loves against all threats. Faced with tragedy and bound to duty, the lone samurai must voyage beyond life and death to confront himself and decide his path forward. You'll engage vicious swordsmen and supernatural beings with a streamlined combat system based around the traditional weapons of the samurai. You'll experience an enthralling story of 𝖘𝖏𝖘 during his fall against the forces of evil and a heroic return to make good on his failed promise to save the people he swore to protect. The thrilling action and somber moments are set against a memorable score designed to feel authentic to the time and place of feudal Japan. When Trek to Yomi's story was written, they kept the number 7 in mind as a reference, not only for its cinematic relevance, but also for its status in Japanese folklore. As such, look out for the number 7 playing a significant role in the story of 𝖘𝖏𝖘. Authenticity is also utmost important to the developers, and everything they did was carefully crafted while keeping that in mind to ancient Japanese culture, from religious beliefs to the way the sword is hung on the wall or the way the kimono is tied. The amazing music in their game is based on ancient material from specific regions of Japan, inspired by the atmosphere that they wanted to create and the feelings that they needed to portray. Some of the instruments used in the recordings are extremely rare, and the music scales are original to pre-Western culture. Continuing on with this theme, when mapping the towns and villages, they wanted to reflect the true lifestyle of the culture of Edo, Japan, including the dojo, shrines, cemetery, marketplace, and restaurants, and more. A lot of material was inspired by the overwhelming displays at the Edo Museum in Tokyo, and they had a lot of help from native Japanese experts in order to make sure every decision they made remained coherent. And that's it guys, that's all I know about Trek to Yomi. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please support it with a like, it helps out me on the channel a lot and I wouldn't ask you otherwise. Subscribe for more upcoming games in the future. You'll find social links down below if you want to support in that space. Hit that notification bell, and as always, have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time.